Lately, I've been battling spiritual warfare, but I notice when I keep my mind on the Lord and dwell on God's love, that definitely does help me to keep my feet from stumbling. Because it's hard. It's very hard sometimes. Like, it's easy to get caught up in your feelings. It's easy to, just get so focused on how you're feeling and to not think of God when you're in the moment. But I'm learning. I'm learning. I had many stumbling blocks in which I allowed circumstances and situations to block me from the love of God. And just dwelling on his goodness and his kindness and praying and, asking what I should do, asking him what I should do and need to do does help my circumstances. How I handle disappointments is crucial. So if I respond and react based on my personal emotions, it's all bad. But once I humble myself, get on my knees and cry out to God, that helps my situation so much more. 9 times out of 10, I'm overreacting anyway. Because that's what the enemy wants us to do. He wants us to be in constant worry, just constant anger, constant anguish, and just feeling like you got to do all the work on your own, like you got to just say what you got to say. Sometimes you ain't got to say nothing, and I'm learning that. I don't have to say anything. What I need to do is just cry out to the Lord and ask him for guidance and help in all circumstances, in all situations. I'm interested in knowing what's God's will and plan for my life. How does he want me to respond to situations? How does he want me to react to situations? And I'm learning to rely on him fully because I know how I am. I'm a past hothead, so I know that I could go from 0 to 100 real quick, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? That just takes me steps further back in the past, and it's just not a good walk with God. I'm not putting the trust in him. I'm only thinking of my selfish reactions and what I need to do, what I need to say, and that's pride. So I'm learning to be confident in the Lord and allowing him to direct my steps and my path so I do not stumble. Proverbs 3:5-8 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones." This scripture reminds me that God knows and sees every last thing that goes on here, and that all I need to do is put my trust in and be patient and not lean on my own understanding, because my own understanding is I got to say something, I got to do something. And usually when I'm disappointed in the moment, it don't come out right. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? So emotions, of course, we're going to feel those things, but I'm learning that when I'm disappointed, to really yield to God, to really wait, to really ask him what is his plan for me, what do I need to do. And so I'm learning. It's not easy at all, but it's definitely helpful, and it puts me at ease to know that God got my back and that all I need to do is trust in him and rely on him. Another scripture that gives me courage when I'm disappointed is Isaiah 40:31. It says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." I love this scripture. Usually when I'm upset, disappointed or angry, I'm weak. Because I'm thinking on what I should say and what I should do in that exact moment, very impulsive behavior. And there's no strength in that, right? There's no strength in, or even self-discipline, and being disappointed, reacting to it, and angry, reacting to it. So God does provide strength to those who pray and ask for strength instead of acting out on emotion. Again, I'm learning that because the moment you start being impulsive, that's when things usually get out of control. I have another scripture. God really does care about us. 1 Peter 5:6-8. So humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and at the right time he will lift you up in honor. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. This is the last thing the enemy wants you to think about. He don't want you to think about scriptures. He don't want you to think about God. He don't even want you to think about deliverance or even worship. And God does care about us. He cares about his children enough to where we can come to him, we can cry out to him, we can humble ourselves before him. We'll feel much lighter and better doing things his way, whereas our ways, that's where we have to be careful because, being disappointed, it takes you out of the will of God. It takes you away from worship. It puts your mind on your own personal needs and what you want to do, lashing out on people or yourself, whomever. And so that's how the enemy works. He can't wait for you to get upset or disappointed. And from there, he usually likes to take over. But we got to remember to really seek God in these moments, these vulnerable moments where the enemy likes to sneak in. I don't know about y'all, but all I know is when those moments of being disappointed or angry come along, I'm going to focus on the will of God. I'm choosing worship over rage. All right, I hope you guys have a blessed week. God bless you guys always.